I keep forgetting to do that. That's how I sync up audio and video.
Ongaku concept.
Hey guys, welcome to Ongaku Concept. My name is Josh, and this week is the first anniversary of this YouTube channel. I've been making videos every week since the middle of July last year, and it's pretty crazy. As of this recording, I have 624 subscribers, which is insane. I thought I kind of had lofty goals when I started this channel to have 500 subscribers by the end of the year, maybe. And I thought that was a bit of a stretch. And so to have 624 subscribers by now is nuts. And I'm really, really happy that you guys enjoy what I do, and that there are people out there who are interested in learning music theory from songs like these, like video game music and stuff like that. I was a little worried about how it would take off because video game music is obviously very popular, and I've seen lots of shows and stuff on YouTube dedicated and podcasts and stuff dedicated to video game music, but I've never really seen something dedicated to video game music theory before. So I was kind of worried that nobody really be interested, but that's not the case apparently, and that's really good, and that's really encouraging. So thank you very much. Since it's been a year since I started this channel, I wanted to kind of go talk about how I started the idea in the first place and just how it's progressed and where I want to go from there. So Ongaku Concept started as a WordPress blog back in September 2013, because at the time I was learning a whole bunch of music theory, and so I was just rambling about it to my friends, and I wanted an outlet for all of that. So I made a WordPress blog called Ongaku Concept, where I do posts about video game music theory, and that lasted 3 days or something, and then it just died because I was too lazy to post on it. So in April 2014, I was listening to a podcast called The Inner Tube, which is just a content creation podcast run by a couple of my favorite YouTubers. And I kind of got inspired by that, and I was thinking, what if I were to revive this blog and make a YouTube channel about it, where I do weekly videos, and I try to make it as professional as possible and all that. And so I got really excited by that idea. And so I made the YouTube channel that day. It was early April. I don't remember what day it was, but I went ahead and tried to pull everything together and figure out what kind of resources I would need. My friend Creator Zone, he goes by that name on SoundCloud. He's a good musician, but he's also a really, really talented graphic designer. And he's one of my best friends. I've known him for a long time, and so I asked him, hey, would you be up for creating a logo for this idea I have? And so he made the logo for me, and I wrote the some intro and outro music for the channel. The intro music got changed very quickly after the first few episodes because I thought it was too long, so I ended up changing that outro. I went a while without one at all, but I ended up changing to a shorter one, which Driatan, who's a YouTube voice actress, she did the little Ongaku Concept voice at the beginning of the new intro, and the outro music has stayed the same since I started the channel. I don't know why I'm rambling about this. So I went out and got some softbox lights and light bulbs and got a screen set up, and which I don't use a whole lot anymore for these videos, but I still use them for guitar. I still use it for guitar covers and stuff like that. But I think it was weird because it's something I had never ever done before. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I made my main channel, my guitar cover channel, in early 2010. When I was just kind of beginning to learn to play guitar. Yeah, and my main channel is at youtube.com/Joshua Typely. If you haven't seen it, I just do covers and stuff on there. So I've been doing so I'm obviously familiar with YouTube, but just kind of standing in front of a camera and talking about a subject is something I had never done before, and it was definitely a learning experience. And it's like I tried as hard as I could to make it as professional as I could, but there's really just a lot of stuff I just didn't know until I did it and went back and watched it and thought, how can I do this better? And like I've never been completely satisfied with any video that I've put out on this channel. I still feel a year into this that I still feel like I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. Uh, not necessarily in terms of content so much as just like the way I present it. But people still seem to enjoy it and hang on and continue watching my videos. So I really appreciate that. But this channel has been like a really good experience for me. I've met a lot of great people, and actually some of my closest friends I've met through by doing this channel. I think a year in, I'm doing a lot better than I did when I first started. I got a new audio interface at the beginning of this year, so my mic sounds a lot better now. And I've learned a lot more about how to shoot videos in general. So I think it's gotten a lot better that way. But I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just I make it up as I go along. As far as like future goals with Ongaku Concept, one of my more immediate goals is to figure out my blog, because the blog was supposed to be a big part of this channel, and it never really got to be that way. Right now, I just have a Tumblr blog where I just post the videos every week, and I've got like a sheet music page. But other than that, there's really not a lot going on with it. And I'm thinking about switching over to WordPress.org and really making a professional blog out of it, and have some more in-depth content and stuff. Another goal I've had, I don't know, it's kind of like a lofty up there goal. Like it may be a while before I get to it, but like I've always kind of wanted to make an online course for music theory, and I have no idea how I'd put something like that together, or if anybody's really interested in it. And I don't really think I'm quite ready to make something like that. But it is something that I've thought about for a long time, and I'd like to try putting together at some point. I'd also really like to start learning more about classical music theory. So I think it would be really cool to learn that kind of stuff, and be able to analyze some of the more film score kind of video game soundtracks that way. So that's something else I want to learn more about. Like I'm always learning stuff, and I'm making videos about the stuff that I learn. But I want to know what you guys want to learn. Like, if you have any suggestions at all for this channel, actually, like, leave me a comment. I want to know, how did you find out about this channel? Because I know a lot of people find this channel by coming over from my guitar cover channel. They see, like, the Ongaku Concept stuff in the description or the related videos or whatever, and they head over here and check it out, or whatever. But I want to know, like, how did you find out about this channel? And what do you want to see more of from this channel? Or if there's something I haven't done, like, what kind of stuff are you interested in seeing? Because I really want to know. Because, not to be cliche or anything, but, like, you guys are the reason I do this channel. If it weren't for the audience, I wouldn't put so much time into making these sorts of videos every week. I love doing it, but, like, if it weren't for the audience, I wouldn't do it. So I'm really grateful for that, and I want to know like what you guys have in mind, what kind of things you want to learn, and where you want to see me going with this, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I would love your input. I get Facebook messages or emails or something every now and then from somebody saying like, I found your channel recently and I've seen a few of your videos and I'm really inspired to learn music theory now. Or I finally understand this concept now that you explained it in this certain way, or something like that. And those are always like the best messages for me, because I get super discouraged in myself very easily, and I get like super nitpicky and stuff about myself. And so to hear somebody say that something I taught made sense to them and impacted them in some way means a lot to me. But yeah, it's been 1 year of Ongaku Concept, and I hope to continue making videos every week from now. Also, if you want to just chat with other people about video game music and music theory, I've got a Facebook group now at facebook.com/groups/Ongaku Concept VGM. And it's just a group where we can just talk about video game music and anime music and the music theory surrounding it. And I think it's a really cool group, and if you joined, that would be super fun. And I will see you guys next week.